Good morning, and thank you all for attending today's very special service. My name is Rick Cheeks, and I'll be chairing this morning's service along with other members of our Sangha who also happen to be Scouts or Scout leaders. I'd like to welcome all of you to this, our third consecutive, but first in-person Scout Sunday service here at the Buddhist Temple of San Diego. Our Scouts are honored to be presenting our Sangha with this special program. Today, you will see several familiar faces from our Dharma school in uniform practicing one of the key tenets of Scouting, and that is reverence to their faith. We will also be honoring one of our own Scouts with the receipt of her Religious Emblems Award from the BCA's National Buddhist Committee on Scouting. It has been several years since we've had a Scout from our Sangha receive one of these awards, so we are all honored to be able to celebrate with her in her accomplishment. As part of that journey, she will be providing us with today's Dharma message. Now, if you would all please stand as our Scouts process into the Hondo and remain standing for the recitation of the Pledge of Allegiance, the Girl Scout Promise, and the Scout Law. BTSD Scout Sangha Flag Detail. Advance. Post colors. The Pledge of Allegiance.
If you are in uniform, you may salute. If not, please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. The Girl Scout Promise.
On my honor, I will try to serve my community and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
The Scout Law.
A Scout is trustfully, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
BTSD Scout Sangha Flag Detail. Dismissed. You may all now be seated. I would like to invite Mr. Ken Muraoka, Director of Scout Programs here at the Buddhist Temple of San Diego, to offer today's welcome message.
Good morning, everybody. Well, now everybody's starting to filter in here. I think we have a lot of visitors here as well. So welcome to Scout Sunday. What is Scout Sunday? Traditionally, Scout Sunday is celebrated on the Sunday before February 8th every year, but any Sunday in February is acceptable. February 8th celebrates the anniversary of Scouting in America. Since 1910, Scouts have been doing good deeds, learning outdoor skills, and becoming leaders via the Boy Scouts of America, which is now Scouts BSA. The Scouts BSA are descendants from the British Boy Scouts, which were created in 1908 in reaction to the success of Sir Robert Baden-Powell's book, Scouting for Boys. This same ideal led to the formation of the Campfire Girls in 1910, the Girl Scouts of America in 1912, and the Cub Scouts in 1930. One of the core ideas of Sir Baden-Powell is being reverent, which is why we celebrate this anniversary here at our temple. So who celebrates Scout Sunday? With religion being an important part of the scouting experience, 42 different religions, which include Catholic, Christian, Islamic, Hindu, Jewish, and Buddhist faiths, have each taken part in creating a religious award recognizing Scouts' level of understanding in their given religion. These 42 religions recognize the importance of the Scouting movement and celebrate Scout Sunday in their own way. And the BCA historical support of Scouting programs. This year marks the 103rd year of the BCA's involvement with Boy Scouts, the Scouting movement. The first Boy Scout troop sponsored by a BCA temple was Troop 4, started by the Fresno Betsuin in 1920. Since that time, thousands of BCA youth have been a part of BCA's scouting program as Boy or Girl Scouts or Campfire Girls. And fortunately, the scouting program continues today in BCA temples throughout America. The BCA's National Buddhist Committee on Scouting is recognized by the Boy Scouts of America, the Girl Scouts of the United States of America, and the Campfire Girls USA as the sole administrator of Buddhist religious awards for each organization. It serves youth of all denominations and sects in Buddhism in America. Scout Sunday today in the BCA. Today, temples in Sacramento, San Jose, Seattle, Mountain View, Orange County, Gardena, Nishi, Fresno, and San Francisco all support scouting by having scout troops as part of their youth program. Other temples like ours have scouts who are active in troops that are not affiliated with the temple, but offer paths to receiving the religious award and offer programs like today's Scout Sunday. So thank you for joining us today for today's service.
Thank you, Ken, for that welcome message. Now, at this time, we would like to honor all Sangha members who were scouts previously when they were younger. If we could have all former scouts please stand and be recognized. Thank you, Bill. Ken. Ralph in the back is one of our Eagle Scouts. Oh, I didn't know. We'll see you up here next year. Oh, thank you very much. So as you can see, oh, and another one in the back as well. Scouting programs have been part of our Sangha's lives since they were youth and as adults as well.
Oh my gosh. I just remembered I was a brownie. I should have been standing. Let me lower this a little bit. We will now be led by Reverend Imori in the chanting of the Sutra Jusege, which you can find on page 34 of your service book.
Gagon chose gang ishi mujodo shiga fu manzok seifu josho ga o muryoko fu idai seshu fu sai shobingu seifu josho ga gashi jobundo myosho chojippo kukyo mishomon seifu josho ga ryokujin shonen eshu bongyo shigumu jodo isho tennishi jinriki endai ko fu 商無才道少女三苦名交際集約難回避地営言滅死根毛案閉塞小悪道通断全宗門高僧上満足異様老実法日願修十期天候音符言異種解放像公正功徳法上大集中説法四式供養一切仏具足修徳本元年心上満徳意三害王女分無下地通断未不詳願学営力投資最小尊志願役国家大仙王感動国小天人東珍妙見ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダナマンダブ願にしく毒平等性一切同本も大心往生安楽南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏
We will now have incense offering by the following Sangha members representing Scout programs. Representing Scouts BSA, Cassidy Muraoka. Representing Girl Scouts of America, Andrea Covarrubis. Representing Cub Scouts, Flynn Cheeks. Representing our adult Scout leaders, Sharon Kang and Angela Castillo. And representing the Buddhist Temple of San Diego and the Board of Directors Program on Scouting, Mr. Ken Muraoka. Thank you. And now, Reverend Laverne Imori will introduce today's special Scout Sunday speaker for our Dharma message.
Sorry. I am very, very honored to introduce our speaker today. Her name is Andrea Covarrubis, and I have had the distinct pleasure of working with Andrea and actually also Cassidy Muraoka on their Scouting Awards. And I think we started before COVID. We tried, and then COVID happened. And so many of our sessions were actually not in person, but many of our sessions were on Zoom. But I learned, I hope that they learned something from me, but I know that I learned quite a bit from them. Andrea has been a very active member of this temple for many years, and she can tell you how many. I'm thinking maybe 6 or 7 years. Yeah, she goes, I don't know. I'm going to let her tell you what school she goes to, because I totally have to be honest, I wasn't quite prepared to do the introduction, Andrea, but I am very, very privileged to introduce you as our speaker. So without further ado, I'm going to let you speak.
Thank you very much, Laverne Sensei. I go to Hilltop High School in Chula Vista, and I'm in 11th grade. I've been a Girl Scout since kindergarten, so it's been a long time. And I don't know how many years I've been with the temple, but many. And so this is my first in-person Dharma talk, so please bear with me. I did give an online one, but that was like a year ago. Okay. So Girl Scouts was started in the United States in 1912 after Juliet Gordon Low started the first troop in Savannah, Georgia. The first troop in San Diego appeared in 1917. This is the first troop in Coronado. I joined my first troop in 2011. And so I've been in 2 troops. The first one that was in kindergarten to about 6th grade, and the second one was 6th grade to now. When thinking of activities I've done in the past with my Girl Scout troops, I remember that we went camping. And one thing I distinctly remember was making friendship bracelets, specifically the ones made of plastic string you crisscross to achieve the final look. Except our troop's problem was that only one person knew how to actually start the bracelet. To start one of these bracelets is infamously harder than completing it. Our person to start these bracelets was Sonia, our eldest girl. She had to start a bracelet for about 8 other girls. And besides being a very funny, kind, and outgoing member, at that moment she was there to help us with our bracelets. In a broader sense, our friends help us encounter new things, teach us lessons, and help us grow. We call this interdependence. We rely on our friends, and they rely on us. Whether you've known a friend for 10 years or 10 days, they have most likely taught you something. I've been taught how to be more outgoing, how to be humble, and of course a couple of good jokes. We look up to our friends for their unique talents and personality traits. They're there for us, either to chat or maybe they just make a really delicious dessert. I think sometimes we forget to acknowledge how great friendships are. Maybe the older you get, the cheesier BFFs and friendship bracelets get. But no matter what, a true friend will always be in your corner. I ask that you think of any of your friends and remind yourself of something they have taught you or gifted you. It may be a little hard, as it was for me, but I think that shows that we use these lessons so much and so often that they become something that we just know. And I'm sure we've all had friends who've learned from us too. As you can see, I've officially learned how to start the bracelet. So if you need me to be your friend who starts one for you, let me know. It did take me about 5 YouTube videos to complete it though. I also remember the tradition of the Girl Scout friendship circle. A friendship circle is done at the end of a meeting or activity where all the girls present will form a circle, cross their right arm over their left, and squeeze the hand of the person at their side one by one. And before all of this, you sing a song called Make New Friends. So can I have all Dharma School students please come up? I know there's a little of you, but please. Oh yeah, Ava, come on. So we're going to do a friendship circle all together. Let me see if I can. So here, you guys can, we're going to sing the song too. I'll teach you the, you guys can share. Oh no, you know, do you? Thank you. Okay, so we're in a circle, and it's on the screen if you guys want to follow along. So it goes, everyone. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. Okay. So now we're going to do the squeeze. Let me hold my mic down. Thank you. Okay, a little rough around the edges, but we'll get it. Thank you, guys. Okay. Well, we sometimes had girls who would purposely squeeze each other's hands as hard as they could. This symbolized the friendship among Girl Scouts, whether or not they've been in your troop for years, or you just met them at the event that day. Another Girl Scout tradition is swaps. Swaps are handmade tokens of friendship that are exchanged between troops at big events. They range in a wide variety of items and usually contain a girl's troop number or name. They are meant to remind you of the memories you made that day and to connect troops all across the world. At large events like the junior bridging ceremony, the graduation to the next scout level in 6th grade at the Golden Gate Bridge, in which thousands of girls from all over the country come to complete this important milestone together. I still have some of my swaps from when I went. It looks like I met someone from Chino, California from Troop 1934. We're all interconnected. I may have lived miles from her, but we were sisters through Girl Scouts. These swaps connect us in a great string of people across the globe. But of course, you don't have to have a swap on you all the time to connect with someone. A simple smile or wave does the trick. Now, everyone here is going to earn the Girl Scout friendship patch. Unfortunately, it's not real, but I can't give it to you, but we're going to do it today. It takes only 3 simple steps. First, think of one of your friends and anything they have done that you're grateful for. I'll let you guys think. Now thank them. You can thank them personally later, but for now, on 3, let's all say thank you as we think of our friends. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Second, you have to make a friend. So please turn to someone around you, next to you, behind you, or in front of you, and give them a smile and a wave.
Thank you, Sensei.
Just in case you couldn't get to someone, everyone wave at me and I'll wave back. Okay, perfect. We're all friends. Lastly, if you remember to be grateful for all the friendships you've had in the past, the ones you have now, and the bonds you'll make in the future. If you remember to be grateful for your friends and their wisdom and their compassion, and if you join me in putting your hands together in gasho, you have completed all the requirements and earned your patch. Gasho, namamidabutsu. 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 Thank you very much.
Just stay up here. Stay up here with me. I cannot tell you how proud I am of you. She is obviously, as exhibited through her Dharma talk, she has learned about Buddhism. She has learned about Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. She has put in several hundred hours into studying, and not just studying, but also doing various activities. She learned about the principles of impermanence and interdependence, and she's exhibited that she understands those principles through her actions. She's studied, she's learned about the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, Buddhism by the numbers. We went, I don't know if you remember that lesson, but she has learned all of those. She has done an online Dharma talk, and I have to say, I'm really proud of your first in-person Dharma talk. You did really well. As I said, there were many, many hours that she put in. Part of that was in studying, part of that was in our meetings, part of that also was in the doing. She participated in several activities. She and Cassidy and their supportive parents collected stuffed animals for the Ronald McDonald House. They have participated actually in reviewing, studying the Onaijing, and actually helping with setup a couple of times. And that was after the pandemic, of course. But my oversight, I didn't get the paperwork filed in time, so I don't actually have the award, but she has earned it. And I want to talk a little bit about the Padma Award. I don't know if you have a picture of the award itself. But the Padma is the lotus. And it's one of my favorite stories that I first heard when I came to Buddhism. The lotus is a symbol in Buddhism. And the lotus, as a seed, as you know, grows in muddy waters. It grows in very murky waters. But that seed searches and seeks out the light. And for me, that light is the wisdom of Amida Buddha, the wisdom of the teachings of Buddha. That seed seeks out the light, and slowly, slowly, it takes the nourishment out of the muck, out of the mud, and it grows towards the light. Stem, and then a bud, and that beautiful bud blossoms into a radiant flower. So it survives and thrives in conditions that seem like it's adverse, right? But it takes the positive. It takes that muddy water, takes the nourishment, the positive out of all that, and it blossoms. That is, I think, Andrea. Not that she has grown up in muddy waters, don't get me wrong. She has a very loving, supportive family. But day-to-day living, as you all know, can be pretty tough. And I guess I've known you since you were in junior high school, and now you're in high school and you're driving. And she's surviving, and she's actually thriving. So I am very, very pleased. And in place of the award, we're going to do another ceremony when we get the award. But in the meantime, here's for your okesa, for your onenju, and then a new okesa. So please, everybody, congratulate Andrea Covarrubis on her Padma Award.
Okay, hello. All right, so please rise and join us in reading our pledge, which can be found as an insert in the back of our service books. And yeah. Okay. Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, just like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.
Thank you, Cassidy. Are there any announcements? Are there any announcements?
Hi everyone. On behalf of the Junior YBA, I would like to thank Mr. Bill, Mr. Arturo, Mr. Hector, Miss Lorena, and the entire Sangha for helping us out when we hosted Seminar 1 for the Southern District Junior YBL on February 11th. It was really amazing and successful, and we truly could not have done it without all of your support. We sincerely appreciate all of your continuous support for our Junior YBA. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Just a little reminder, on March 10th, there's a fundraiser for the MAs, and Ralph has the secret code, and it's, I believe, on the website, or Bill's going to post it on the website. We do have Panda Express script cards available in increments of $25, and hundreds of other script available. So if you'd like to order or see the list, it's up in the office. Thank you.
Good morning. During the month of March, the Temple and the Donna Group will be accepting canned goods and non-perishable items for the San Diego Food Bank. It's a interfaith effort on behalf of the, it's an interfaith effort called Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And the Buddhist Temple of San Diego is the central San Diego drop-off location for collections. So if you want to bring your donations on Sunday, that's great. And then there will be a community drive-through drop-off on Saturday, March 25th. There are flyers available, but so please bring your canned goods just like Laura did. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. I'm Bill, and I just wanted to reach out to any of the members who have joined since 2020. We're very grateful we're able to go ahead and restart now that most of COVID is behind us. Our new members breakfast, which will be this coming Sunday on March 5th at 9 a.m. downstairs. So I hope you can join us. If you have any questions, come see me. I may be hitting up a few temple members to help prepare the food. But for our new members, this is not a potluck. You're the guests in this case. But as you stay with us, you'll have plenty of chances to attend other potlucks. Thank you very much.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Just to add to Miss Laura's announcement about the Panda Express fundraiser, it's online, so no walk-up. So there'll be an e-blast that'll be sent out probably the week of. So be on the lookout for it, and it'll also be on the website. Today is the BCA's National Atai service. It's their perpetual memorial service. It started at 10 a.m. and after the service, if you'd like to view it, it's being shown downstairs in the conference room. A live stream is being shown. So if you'd like to view it, the service, you're welcome to do so. And then this is looking ahead to April for Hanamatsuri. Will be on April 9th, but on that day, we're going to have another fundraiser benefiting the Minister's Assistance Program. It's going to be a tostada bingo fiesta. So there'll be more details coming out on it probably in about a week or two. So just kind of save the date for that Sunday, April 9th. Thank you.
Thank you, Ralph. I did want to take this opportunity to welcome our guest. We have a group of students with their instructor from Point Loma Nazarene College. Could you please stand so we can say hello? Give them a hand. Thank you so much. So please have a seat. I feel like I need to make some disclaimers. We only have the Scouts here once a year, but so you're here on a special day, so it's a really special opportunity. But as a former Scout, maybe some of you are in Scouting, but it's really heartwarming to be reminded of just how broad and deep the roots of the Scouting movement are, especially those of us who are members here, and you as students are warmed by their faith, and that there's an institution that recognizes that and appreciates it. So regardless, your instructor should cover his ears at this point, but you all get an A for coming today. Thank you very much.
Morning, everyone. The pre-K through third grade class is going to host its annual Little Kids Can Do Big Things donation drive during the month of March. All these donations will support the Ronald McDonald House. This is something this class has done in previous years, and the first time we're going to do it since the pandemic began. We're accepting new board games, word search puzzles, crossword puzzles, coloring books, and crowns. We will have a box located in the foyer in front of the office for you to drop off your donations. If you have any questions, you can see one of our teachers. That includes myself, Mr. Egg, or Ms. Junko. Thank you.
We would like to invite anyone with February birthdays to please come up to the front to be recognized. So, okay. Okay. So, if you could please tell us your name and what day your birthday is on, and your favorite ice cream flavor.
I kind of don't.
Okay.
My name is Aki, and my birthday is the 12th. My favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla.
My name is Jaden, and my birthday is February 3rd, and my favorite ice cream is probably cookies and cream.
Okay, now we're all going to sing happy birthday to Dharma friends. So, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dharma friends. Happy birthday to you.
They're all picking out fantastic prizes right now. It's a hard decision. What do you think, buddy? You want the beanie? Bubbles? I'll let you take both of these if you take both of those. You can give one to Flynn. How about that? You can always come back if you can't make up your mind. There you go. That's a good idea. Yeah. All right. There you go. All right. He got something for a friend too. All right. Thank you, everyone. At this time, the Scouts will now lead us and the Sangha in a song. Please refer to the back of today's service program to the words of the Scout Vespers. We're only going to be singing the first verse, though, or the first stanza, or whatever that paragraph is called. We'll be singing campfire style without any musical accompaniment. The Scout Vespers is actually sung to the same tune as Oh Christmas Tree, so that's what we're going to do. So the Scouts are going to stand up and stand in front like they were before, and we're going to lead you in a song. Thank you, everyone, very much for attending today's Scout Sunday service and for the support you give our Scouts. I would like to thank Reverend Laverne for officiating the service, the BTSD Scout Sangha for chairing the programming, and to Andrea for sharing her Dharma message on friendship. But last, but not least, to our amazing AV team over here in the corners, who help us make this an enhanced experience for those who are here and for those who will be watching this recording. The Scouts will now lead us in a Scout closing, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do it, all right? Scout sign, you put it across your heart. And you go out like this and say, "May the great master of all scouts be with us until we convene here." Goodbye, Scouts. And I'll have Mr. Ken Muraoka award each scout with their Scout Sunday badge, because that's what scouts are all about, putting more patches on their uniforms. This concludes our service for this morning. Dharma School students are now dismissed to their classes. Please join us downstairs for hospitality and also for the live stream of the National Aid Taikyo service. As Ralph mentioned, you are now all welcome to offer incense. Thank you. One more announcement.
Adult discussion class will include the college group that's here and anybody else who wants to attend. We'll be doing a show and tell about the altar mostly. So, yeah, we'll stay up here. We're not going downstairs to the conference room since I can't take the